welcome to the channel. So we've got Bournemouth, we're away. It's squeaky bum time, as Sir Alex Fergusson would have said. We need 6 points out of a possible 9 to beat Liverpool into 4th, assuming they don't drop any points, that is. So yeah, we want them to drop points, please. We need them to drop, well, I don't need them to drop points, but we want them to drop points to take that pressure off the United side just a little bit. But anyway, back to Bournemouth. So in our last 11 games, we've won 8, drawn 1, lost 2 against Bournemouth. We're expected to score more goals than Bournemouth are. Bournemouth also concede more goals per game on average than United do. So that all looking at that recent history, including the 3-0 win we had earlier this season, so on 3rd of January, we beat Bournemouth 3-0. If I'm remembering right, the goal scorers were Casemiro, Shaw and Rashford. Now, I think the news was that Rashford won't be playing today. Now, that may have changed since I last looked. So we'll have to rely on the likes of Wout Weghorst and Martial, and hope that Jadon Sancho can pull a good game out of his, well, yeah, you know what I mean. And maybe actually, rather than Sancho, we play Gernacho there. That would be my preferred choice for Eric Ten Hag to make. I think he's just more effective. I mean, you saw when he came on last week, he was on for 5 minutes, scored a goal. Yeah, he got a perfect ball put through for him. But the fact that he could take that on his first attempt, I think puts him slightly levels ahead of Sancho and even Rashford, to be honest. Yes, I know Rashford scored 29 goals this season. But what I'm saying is maybe the amount of attempts on goal he needs to score 1 goal is completely different than what Gernacho may need. Now, I know he can't take that one game as an example, but he was extremely composed for that goal. Put through on goal, first touch, took the ball in front of him, knew where he wanted to put it, scored. Simple. I don't think Rashford is as natural a goal scorer as Gernacho looks like he is. Obviously, only the future will tell. But obviously, about United again and our woes away from home this season. 2 draws and 3 losses from the last 5 away games, which is an absolute disgrace, and something that Ten Hag really needs to deal with. It's a little late in the season to change the stats overall. If you're a stats person, I'm a bit of a stats person. I know we don't say everything, but they do build a picture over the course of a season. So let's get this away win today, add that to the pack, and then go either against Fulham. That could be a tricky game, last one of the season. I mean, I'm thinking personally we pick up 9 points. 9 points from the 6, or a minimum of 7. That will put us on 77 points, will put us on 73. The maximum amount of points that Liverpool can get 71. So that future, basically top 4 finish is in our own hands. We can't slip up. I think if we slip up today against Bournemouth, that really knocks the players' confidence, and that really puts top 4 in jeopardy. It really puts 4 in, and then we're starting to rely on Liverpool's results, which we just don't want that. I mean, they're on an unbeaten, I think it's maybe a 6-game unbeaten run, maybe more. So we cannot rely on them dropping points at all. So my predictions for today's game, I'm thinking we need to have a performance that shows that we've got a little bit of firepower. Do I expect us to do that? Probably not. yes, I'd be happy with a 1-0 win. A win is a win at this point in the season. I don't expect us to get to third. We're not going to pass Newcastle and push them into fourth now. It's all about fourth. So a 1-0 win would be great, but I would like to see a 2-3 goal win. You know, De Gea with a clean sheet, Ten Hag happy, and the players, you know, rejoicing, and a bit of a camaraderie again, running around at the end of the game, hugging each other, clapping hands, shouting to the fans at the end of the game. I want to see a bit of that passion from the team today, and hopefully, you know, a multiple goal win with a clean sheet. You know, I'm not one of these De Gea guys out, so I'm not gonna, you know, I want him to stay, but I do realise I'm a football pragmatist, so I do realise that a player can't stay forever, and a manager should always be looking to find that next person or look to bringing better for a position. So whilst I'm not David De Gea out, I do realise progression for a football team means a manager brings in new players and always looking for that next generation. Alex Fergusson did it multiple times. Ten Hag has to do it. It's just the way football works. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please smash a like. And if you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.